Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 128. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper. Check it out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, it's Bull City Hangout. I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I invite you to go ahead and click on that link right there on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. If you'd like to join me on camera, shoot the breeze, talk about the weather, promote yourself, promote your business, all that would be great. Really great. And you can share this out. And if you do, that'll also be great because then more people in Durham can find out what's happening. So let me put on my specs and let me move my keyboard. Let's see. Whoa, got a comment. William M. Andrews is here saying, first he's saying, good afternoon, Durham, NC from NCCU, which of course is North Carolina Central University. And then he's saying my favorite phrase in the world, it's a beautiful day in the Bull City. And it is. Hello, William. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Indeed. So what I'm going to do is to grab my little iPad here and let's see what's on the Word page. That's the government and nonprofit information page. There's lots of great programs and services being offered by local nonprofit and also city, county, and state governments. So you can go up and down the page, sign up for things, including the LEAP program. In fact, let's go straight there. Let me scroll down to, let me get comfortable here. Scroll down to Durham County DSS, which is the Department of Social Services. So let me scroll down to that. There we are. So the LEAP program is the Low Income Energy Assistance Program. And it's a federally funded program, but the way it works is that DSS, they'll make one payment of $3, $4, or $500 to Duke Energy or, wherever you get your heat. And that's to keep you up on, like if you anticipate falling behind in your heating bill, due to your income, or if you've already fallen behind and you're worried. After all, you don't want your family to be cold this winter or any time. So yeah, go ahead and sign up for that. They make these one-time payments, and that should help you stay warm this winter. So you can sign up until the last day of March, but they're spending the money as people are filling in the applications. So you don't want them to have run out of money by the time you sign up. So go ahead and sign up now. So if you're low income, or if you think you might be low income and eligible for this service, go ahead. I mean, at the very worst, they'll say no. So what? Malachi, congratulations. Let's all congratulate Malachi. She's got a new job at Bojangles. Congratulations, Malachi. Is that the one on Fayetteville Road? Because if it is, I can say hi to you. That's the Bojangles I go to. Or is it the other one at, there's, how many do we have in Durham? Let's see, there's the Bojangles on Highway 55, definitely Fayetteville Road. I've seen one on North Roxborough. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you might not want to let us know where exactly. It's up to you and how you feel about it. But I do want to say congratulations, Malachi, for your new job at Bojangles. That is very exciting. I love when people get new jobs, and that means money and freedom and responsibilities and paying bills and all that great stuff. So congratulations, Malachi. All righty. So where was I was talking about the LEAP program. So go ahead and sign up for that. But like I said, don't wait until the last day of March. Go ahead and sign up now. Okay, the Durham County Library. I think everything is pretty much back up to normal. So the libraries will be open. Let's see, today's Wednesday, so they're open until, let me make sure, let me not guess. Durham County Library. Okay, they are open until 8, except for Bragtown. Bragtown closes at 6, and then the libraries reopen at 9:30, and Bragtown reopens at 10. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's North Roxborough. Okay. But yeah, congratulations. Have I been to that one? I think I've been to the Bojangles on North Roxborough once. I think it was with my friend Donna. Yeah. So yeah, and that also means free food, doesn't it? I guess. I mean, I don't. I guess you all eat for free, but yeah, try to keep it under control though, because I know it's tempting to have food around you 24/7. Well, not 24/7, but all day. So yeah. Okay. All right. So okay, told you about the libraries. Let's check with the Durham Tech Small Business Center because they actually help people who want to start their own businesses. They have classes in English and in Spanish, sometimes in person. Now, when they're not in person, I like to list the ones that are being offered across the state because they're open to all of us, North Carolinians, the different small business centers across the whole state have these online classes on Zoom, usually on Zoom. They're free, they're live. That means you can ask questions. So let's see what's going on today with it being the 28th. Let's see. This is interesting. This one is from 5 until 7. 5 common mistakes that will undermine any business. Okay, wonder what those mistakes are. I guess you have to go to the class to find out. Here's another one from 6 until 7. Constant contact. Your single marketing dashboard for your business, email, social, automation, etc. A lot of times when you get these little um, emails from constant contact. They're very concise, and usually they've been hired, so to speak, or used by local businesses to help disseminate information, be it their newsletters, their events, etc. So yeah, you might want to check that out. It's going to be tonight from 6 until 7. Okay, and Malachi is working from 4:30 until 7. Okay, so if I'm ever on the north end of town around that time, I will definitely stop in for sure. Okay, and again, congratulations. Okay, let's see. Oh, here's another class from 6 until 7:30. How business owners can retain qualified employees. In other words, how to make sure that the employees that are serious and doing well, how you can retain them, how you can make them feel appreciated. Everybody wants to feel appreciated, so how to help them feel appreciated so that they can stay with you, because you want a good crew. You do want a good crew. And Malachi, I know you're going to be definitely a good crew member over there at Bojangles. Okay, let's see what else is happening. um okay, let me tell you about home share because it's kind of interesting. In fact, it's very interesting. Um, home share it's like an alternative housing model. It started way back in the 1970s, and it's where people who are like compatible but unrelated and how they can live together. Very often, people do that to save money. I mean, when I was young, it was it was typical when you went off on your own, got your first job, that you would have a friend as a roommate and you share the expenses of the rent. And that's a great way to save money and you help each other. So, Home Share Durham is doing the same thing. They're matching people. They serve a multicultural, intergenerational group of people who want to share their homes and people who are looking for homes to share. Sometimes that happens when you get older, too. The kids have left. Sometimes you fall into hard times and you really need help paying the rent or whatever. So you might want to look into that. Their office is at 504 West Chapel Hill Street. That sounds like that's a Duke Memorial. I think that's the Duke Church there on Chapel Hill and Roxborough. I'm pretty sure that's where it is. Oh, it's a Durham Congregations in Action program. Okay, so definitely a call or click on the link for the website to find out more information. Oh, and okay, Malachi's mom, she's a crafter. Okay, she's very crafty. She sells her own handcrafted items, and she will be doing a soap class today at the Reality Center. And that's thank you so much for this information, Malachi. Let me put the address on the screen so you can see it. 916 Lamond Avenue. There's a D on the end, Lamond Avenue, and that is on the other side of Durham School of the Arts. So you could go, let's see, the way I go, because I'm coming from south, so I usually go down Main Street and then switch. No, yeah, I switch over to what is that street? Is it Morgan? You can go down Morgan, and then use your GPS. But it is off of Gregson, but it's also you can also get there via Morgan. So anyway, check it out. It's a free. I guess it's a free class. I don't know, but it is at Reality Center, 916 Lamont Avenue, from 2 until 3. Thank you, Malachi. Awesome, and I hope it goes well. I know someone who makes soap and she sells it. I know somebody else who does that. I don't know her personally, like she's not a Durhamite. She's an online personality. But yeah, if you want to learn how to make soap, and I'll bet she'll show you how to make soap in different uh, fragrances and shapes, maybe. And that's going to be from 2 until 3. I like Malachi promoting her mom. I love that. I love that. Okay. Let's see what else is happening. Oh, legal aid of North Carolina. Let me see if they have any workshops today. No, but I do need to let you know that Legal Aid NC, they do help people, including and especially tenants. With the tenant landlord situation, if there are any problems, they help with that, and they help with all kinds of things: housing, um, divorce, child custody. I'm looking here, wills and powers of attorney, criminal record expungement. In fact, their next workshop, they don't have one today, but next Tuesday from 2:30 until 4:30, they will have an online class called the Criminal Record Expungement Listen and Learn. And again, that's from 2:30 until 4:30, totally free. So you can click and register for that. And Malachi is saying, yes, it's a free class. You might want to check that out, folks. Learn how to make soap. And then a lot of us have sensitive skin. And I'll bet if you make your own soap, it won't be as irritating as the commercial soap that you get from the stores. You might want to definitely check this out, especially like if you have little kids with delicate skin, or if you have allergies or whatever. You might want to check that out. Highly recommend. Okay, let's see. So I told you about legal aid. Okay, let me just check with SCORE real quick. SCORE is the Service Corps of Retired Executives. They also help entrepreneurs. And I'll bet Malachi's mom knows about SCORE. SCORE is the Service Corps of Retired Executives. Their office is downtown. They have free classes for people who want to start their businesses or want to run their business better. They also have mentors, which is really great. So let's see if they have any workshops this week. Ooh, they have one going on right now. It's called 21 Ways to Fund a Nonprofit. Their next one will be next Wednesday, and it will be in person at the main library downtown at 5:30, called Welcome to Entrepreneurship. Okay, let's go to the to your health page, shall we? Let's go there. And let's see what indeed is going on. I'd like to tell you about the health studies that you can help out with. There's all kinds of different health and research studies being run by local universities and also local scientists. They're studying Parkinson's disease. They're studying how people with memory problems like Alzheimer's, a lot of times they have trouble sleeping. They want to study to see uh, if music can help them sleep. And let's see. I took part in the Strive study, and I actually have to mail my information in, sitting right over there on my ironing board. But yeah, the Strive study. They're hoping that older people between the ages of 40 and 75, that they could help NC State learn how the environment affects older people in terms of what we're, what we are, what affects our systems. You have to give a blood sample, urine sample, etc. So, and Malachi's asking if I'm able to come. Probably not, because let's see. Oh, 2 o'clock today. Oh no, yeah, not today. Yeah, I have a couple of things lined up, but I'm very happy to promote it, because even though I can't go, I'm very happy to promote it. I do want a lot of people to show up, so that your mom can have her hands full teaching all kinds of eager people how to use soap, how to make soap. All right, all right. Let's see what else has happened. Now I'm looking for the. Um, I am looking for the blood drives, because you can literally save lives by donating blood. So let's see, the American Red Cross. They have two today. Okay, so right now they're at Duke Regional Hospital's Behavioral Health Center. That is 3643 North Roxborough Street. And they will be there until 3. And while you're on North Roxborough Street, stop by Bojangles and say hi to Malachi. The Duke Wellness Center they have another crew at the Duke Wellness Center, and they will be there until 4:30. And that is located at 305 Tower View Drive. So it sounds like that's over there by Duke Chapel, sounds like. And then tomorrow, the American Red Cross will have a crew. They'll be returning to the Duke Wellness Center at 305 Tower View from 9 until 2. And then they'll be at the North Carolina Central University's Alfonso Elder Student Union. That's 511 Nelson Street. And they'll be there tomorrow from 11 until 4:30. So donate blood, save lives. Thanking you in advance. Now, Blood Connection, they do the same thing. So, their next blood drive isn't until Saturday, and they will be at Kohl's off of 15501, 5241 McFarland Road, and that'll be Saturday from 11 until 7. Just in case you're over there shopping, you might want to donate some blood with Blood Connection. Okay, let's go to the top of the page. Go to the health events page. See what events are going on that I can tell you about. Let's see. 28. 28. Let's see. Oh, okay. Here's a meeting. Oh, that already happened. Okay, so the Duke Dementia Morning Care Partner Support Group met this morning. In fact, they probably just ended the meeting just now. But at 5:30 until 6:30, there's an online meeting of the LGBTQIA plus Cancer Support Group, and that's run by Duke. You can click to register and get some resources, share information, and get some information. Now, tomorrow from 2 until 3, the American Dance Festival, they offer free dance classes for people with Parkinson's and also their care partners. So this class at 721 Broad Street on the second floor is called PWR Moves, Parkinson's Wellness Recovery. So it's a movement class from 2 until 3, totally free. So go ahead and sign up. And by the way, they understand about the mobility problems. So their parking lot is like right there. It is right there, right next to the building. So you don't have to walk far. And then the elevator is, as soon as you come in the door, you go up some, you turn left, and the elevator is right there. Okay, let's go to the Senior Scope page. I hope they're open. You know what? I don't know if they're open today. Let me check. I wonder if I can check real quick. Let me go to my laptop here. Let me just check. dcslnc.org. Let's see if they're open today. Ta-da. I thought they'd have like a pop up. I don't see any pop up announcements. So they might be open today. Let me go to Facebook real quick. I hope you don't mind. Let me just go to Facebook real fast and let me just check Durham Center for Senior Life. Okay. Let me click on that and let me see if they're open today. Because they've been closed all week because, of the weather problems. Important notice, weather closure. They're closed today. Okay, because they're following the Durham Public School weather closures and delays. Okay, so let's skip. Let's definitely go ahead and, yeah, let's skip the Durham Center for Senior Life for today. And that's okay. Oh, wait a minute, Malachi. Okay. So the Reality Ministries, Reality Center, let me write this down. So Reality Center on February 13th, which is a Tuesday from 6 until 9, they're going to have a disability prom. Nice. Oh, and a big shout out, Special Olympics, just saying. That's not an address I'm familiar with. 147. Thank you so much. Let me put it on the screen. So this will be at 1417 Old Oxford Highway. Malachi, I have to thank you. You really have the best information, and I really, really appreciate you so very much. Thank you for that. I didn't know about this. So, Disability Prom, Tuesday, February 13, from 6 until 9 at 1417 Old Oxford Highway in Durham. Wait a minute. So you did say that is. Oh, you're saying they, so it's not necessarily Reality Center. So this might be somebody else. Oh, you know what? Let me grab my calendar here because I was hired to DJ. There's going to be an inclusion dance party at Jewish for Good, and that's going to be February 15th, which is a Sunday, and that will be from 4:30 until 6. So just let you know about that. So yeah, so that's the inclusion dance party, same market, so to speak, and that will be at the Jewish for Good Center on Sunday, February 15th, while we're just, giving information out. Okay, so we're skipping the Senior Scope page because the Senior Center is closed. I'm glad I checked. I should have checked before I started the show, but I forgot. So now we're going to the Let's Go calendar of events page, and let's see what's on the docket. Assuming that most things have pretty much gone back to normal. Pretty much. Okay, so Catholic Charities, they run the Durham Community Food Pantry at the Lakewood Shopping Center, 2020 Chapel Hill Road. I'm checking the clock because they're only open until 1. So they do this on Wednesdays and Thursdays from 10 until 1, where you can only go once a month. But when you do go, you talk to a social worker, let them know what you need, and let them know if you can't have dairy or pork, and then they'll make a substitution as they're putting together a week's worth of groceries for you. They give away different things. You never know. People are always donating clothes, things, stuff. I've seen them give away bags of, what do you call it? Like for barbecuing, charcoal for barbecuing, especially after there was a time when there were a lot of power outages and they didn't want their meat to spoil. So it was very timely for Catholic Charities to give away charcoal, and people were able to grill their meats, so they didn't have to waste, the meats as they thawed out and spoiled in their refrigerators. So there you go. So also let them know if you need diapers. They have the different sizes. So they have diapers, um, newborns up to toddler sizes, and then they have big ones for adults. All right. Now, St. Joseph AME Church at 2521 Fayetteville Street, they have their community food distribution on Wednesdays from 2 until 3. So as you're going down Fayetteville Street, you're turning on Nash Street to get to their parking lot. And I gave the address, I hope, 2521 Fayetteville Street. Okay. The Emmanuel Food Pantry, they operate out of the Iglesia, which is Spanish for church, Iglesia Presbiteriana Emmanuel. So they are at 2504 North Roxborough Street. Now, the way they operate, Scopy is, usually Scopy says Scopy is here. He says Scopy is late. You are not late. You are not late. You are here. And that means that you're here. You're not late at all. But hope you're doing well, Scopy. Hope you are doing well. Very happy to have you here. So let's see. Where was I? Oh, so here's how this food pantry works at 2504 North Roxborough. They have been kind of tying up traffic a little bit, northbound North Roxborough Street traffic, unwittingly. So what they're doing now, they're having people to sign up on the same day. So they do this on Wednesdays. So from 2 until 4, that's when they give away the food, but they want you to sign up before 1. So you have time, you have a half hour. If you think, if you're struggling, you need food. So go ahead and sign up by 1 o'clock today and let them know when you can arrive. Because again, they're trying not to tie up traffic. So let them know when you can get there between 2 and 4. And then when you head over there, you don't go straight to the church. You go to the intersection of Lavender and Banner Streets. They want to control things so that the cars aren't, just sitting there clogging up traffic. So you go to Lavender and Banner, and then they'll tell you when to go. Then you go to the church directly and then pick up your food. That's how they're doing it. So I hope you can hang with that, because they don't want to they don't want to clog up traffic. So they're asking for our help with that. And Kobe saying, yes, I'm very well. Excellent. Very happy to know that. Let us know the next time you're doing storytelling. Yeah, just let us know, please. He's so entertaining, for sure. And he's a great singer as well. And he wears the best light up sneakers in town. Okay. Now, if you missed if you missed the food pantry, Durham Community Food Pantry run by Catholic Charities, if you can't get there by 1 and you're saying, darn it, I'm struggling, we need the food, but I can't get there by 1, they do it again today from 5 until 7. So later on today, 5 until 7, they'll be doing the same thing all over again. You talk to the social worker, you get a week's worth of food, and that again is in the Lakewood Shopping Center, 2020 Chapel Hill Road. It's game night at Boxyard RTP. Even though it's cold out, they have heaters. It's an outdoor venue, but they do have those, propane heaters. And they also have overhead heaters with the fan pushing down air. And if you get too cold, now this is a free event, but you can always duck into one of the restaurants, which are right there, and maybe buy a little something and have a seat and warm up. And then head back out, make new friends, and play some board games. And that is from 5:30 until 8:30. Boxyard RTP is at 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. Now, Durham County and the Housing for New Hope, let me say it again, Housing for New Hope, struggled there, they're co-hosting a community conversation webinar. Topic, homelessness in Durham and the path forward. How to deal with homelessness, how to somehow see if we can help people move into places where they can live indoors. Now, I've read articles and I've seen interviews where some people who are homeless actually want to be out there. That's not everybody who's out there. So I guess the county and Housing for New Hope, you can tell by the name Housing for New Hope, they want to get people into housing. And in fact, you probably passed if you've gone down. Now Fayetteville becomes Elizabeth Street, north of the highway. So if you've seen these like this sculpture, the silver sculpture is just north of the highway on Elizabeth Street, right there. Those apartments, there's two apartment buildings, and that's for formerly homeless people. They're helping them out, and they're living there really nicely and comfortably. So they want to do more. They want to do more for people who are homeless. I think the term is, they're not using the word homeless anymore, even though it's right here. There's a new phrase, houseless? Something like that. Anyway, you know who I'm talking about. So basically, what they're going to do is to have a community conversation. They want to hear from us. Maybe we have ideas that the county and Housing for New Hope, maybe it hasn't occurred to them certain ideas that you might have. Share them. It's an online meeting. It's going to be on Zoom. So I have the link right there. So you go to Durham Sky Right. Thank you, Scopy. Whenever I ask a question, Scopy's got the answer. Unhoused. I didn't think houseless sounded right. Thank you. They're not using that phrase just yet, but that is the new term, unhoused. Thank you. And I don't know why. I don't know if homeless is considered um, not not a friendly term, or I don't know. But unhoused, that's the phrase I think we're supposed to use now. But anyway, if you have some ideas, yeah, click on the link, go to durhamskywriter.com, go to the Let's Go page, go scroll down to today's date, and then you'll see it. And it's at 7 o'clock on Zoom. I've already registered because I'm very curious as to what people are going to be saying. And I'd like to see hopefully people will be there who are helping homeless people, unhoused people, because I met this lady. She's running or helping with this mobile shower truck. Is really cool. You can go in there and totally take a shower, and it's right. They were right over there behind in the next block behind WD Hill. And yeah, people were taking showers. I was like, that is awesome. There's also people who are feeding folks. Anyway, let me just continue. If you want to sign up, then yeah, definitely go to the Let's Go page. It's listed at 7 o'clock, and it's going to be on Zoom. Brett's open mic is tonight from 7 until 10 at the Blue Note Grill downtown at 709 Washington Street. The backup band will be playing R&B, smooth jazz, and funk. And if you're bold enough, you can sign up and hop on stage and actually join in the fray. Admission is $5. And if you don't want to leave the house, you can go ahead and watch from Facebook, the Brett's Open Mic Facebook page. And maybe you want to do so if you're wanting to join them on stage and you want to see how good they are first before showing up. So you might want to do that first if you're shy, but still wanting to play. Now, tomorrow, the Durham County Sheriff's Office's Animal Services Division, they have rabies vaccination clinics. So they do this on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. They have afternoon and morning sessions where you can call. Got the phone number right here. You can call, make your appointment, and then bring $10 cash exact change for each pet. And you can get them vaccinated for rabies, because once they get rabies, that's pretty much it. RIP, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, keep up on these vaccinations, because, well, another reason why you want to keep your pets vaccinated is because if they bite someone, I think even if they scratch someone, if they have rabies, that person is in for a whole lot of shots. I mean, it can be really excruciating from what I've heard. I don't know anyone who's ever had to go through that, but I've heard about it. At least when I was young, I remember hearing that you had to take 21 shots. I don't know if it's like that anymore now that we're in the 21st century, but you still don't want to deal with rabies. You really don't. And I just want to make this point. If you're out and about, you're out in the woods or in your backyard, whatever, and an animal approaches you, I mean, a wild animal like a squirrel, usually they're afraid of us. And they say if an animal like a deer or a squirrel is usually afraid of us and they start approaching you and they're friendly all of a sudden, they probably have rabies. Go in the other direction as fast as possible. You don't want them coming anywhere near you because if they bite or scratch, you are in a world of trouble. Seriously. I don't know if it's fatal. I know it's fatal for the animal once they're caught, but I don't know if it's fatal for us if we're bitten or scratched. But you don't want to go through that. Also happening tomorrow, Whole Mama Yoga. They'll be hosting toddler together yoga for parents and their little ones, ages excuse me, ages 1 to 4. You go to Jewish for Good, 1937 West Cornwallis Road, and that session is from 10 until 10:45. Where both of you can learn yoga. Class fee is 10 and it's free if you're a member. And then from 11 until 11:45, they have Baby and Me yoga for parents and the little ones up to 1 year old over there at Jewish for Good. That should be lots of fun. Also tomorrow, don't forget, Catholic Charities runs the Durham Community Food Pantry in the Lakewood Shopping Center, 2020 Chapel Hill Road, and that's tomorrow from 10 until 1. So you have 20 minutes for today to get there for the Durham Community Food Pantry, and again, 5 to 7 if you can't make it by 1 o'clock, and then you have another chance tomorrow from 10 until 1. And don't forget, you can only go once per month. Alrighty, I think that's it. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, that's Community Health Coalition. Yes. They have their grocery giveaway. That can't be right. That can't be right. Usually it's on the third. It says here they're giving away groceries at their office from 1 until 3 tomorrow. Usually it's the third Thursday. I'm going to double check that and I'll let you know. Let me write that down because that's kind of strange. Usually it's third Thursday. Okay. Let me look that up. I mean, I have it here, but sometimes I have to double check, if you know what I'm saying. I am not perfect. So, yeah, we'll check on that. All righty, let's check the weather. Let's see what's going on. I'll tell you right now, it's cold out there, but let's check and get the official number. Let's see. It is. Oh, it went up to 36. Okay, it was 34 a second ago. Okay, it's 36 degrees. Not bad considering that it is winter. Let's check Chicago. It's 12 in Chicago. We cannot complain. Okay, so it's 36 here. The high will be 40. You know what? I think everything's going to evaporate this afternoon. I mean, I still have actually I still have some snow on my back deck, but still, I'm guessing because it's going to be awfully sunny. Today's going to be sunny all day. It says that it's cloudy now, but the sun is out. It's definitely out. It's out blazing. So yeah, so sunset is at 5:38. Maybe by the end of the afternoon, everything will be all thawed out and evaporated. Yeah, that's great. So the high temperature will be 40. So that's super awesome. So tomorrow the high will only be 34 though. So tomorrow will be 34 and partly sunny. Okay, looking ahead, Friday 33. It's getting colder. Saturday. Now here's what I'm concerned about. I've been watching those weather forecasters, those meteorologists on YouTube. They're using words like bomb cyclone to describe what's going to happen to us in the next couple of days or few days. So I don't know what's going on. I need to watch some more videos, but apparently we're in for something this weekend. I highly suggest, with today being Wednesday, today's going to be the nicest day. Sunny, 40 degrees. Today's a beautiful day for doing some grocery shopping because it looks like we're going to go through this whole thing again this weekend. It says Saturday, 85% chance of snow with a high of 22. only 22. Then Sunday, 60% chance of snow with a high of 28. Then the next couple of days after that, it'll be in the 30s. So it looks like it'll be repeating itself. So I suggest that we all do some grocery shopping today. So I think I'm going to follow my own advice. I'm definitely going to do that because you do not want to be caught flat footed this weekend with hungry kids or hungry elderly folks or your tummy rumbling over the weekend and no food in the house. So if you're struggling, definitely take advantage of these free food programs. Also, the community fridges. Go to the word page. We have 3 community fridges here in Durham. One at well, let me go. Let's not guess. Let me just go ahead and give you the straight information. Let me go to the word page because this is very important. This is close to my heart. I want everybody to get the help that they need. Don't be ashamed. If you need the help, don't just get it. So let me tell you about the community fridges because this might be a good time to head out there if you don't have money to go to the grocery store. At least get something. So we have. Let me scroll down. We have 3 community fridges, and this is where people, just whoever, they can donate food at any one of these 3 community fridges, 24/7 access. And then if you're hungry, struggling, in need, you can go to these community fridges 24/7 anytime you want. They have a website where you can click in advance and see what is in each refrigerator. And then you can also see what condition the refrigerators are in, because sometimes they do need a little tidying up. This is a community project, so you can take it upon yourself. If you see that one of the fridges needs some help, you can take some bleach water yourself, wear some gloves, scrub it out a little bit, go on about your business. So let me tell you where these are. St. Joseph Episcopal Church, 1902 West Main Street on the Iredell Street side, served by Go Durham bus number 11. The Scrap Exchange, 2050 Chapel Hill Road in the Lakewood Shopping Center, served by bus number 10. Bragtown Baptist Church, 3218 North Roxborough Street, served by Go Durham 4. Of course, bus service is free. So head over there, see what you can do, feed your kids, feed yourself, take advantage of these free programs for various places, churches, temples, masjids are giving away food. And like I said, we all, and of course, the Durham Community Food Pantry. So definitely don't go hungry, please. The information's out there, the food is out there. Help your families and don't be ashamed because we all go through tough times and we should all just remember that. So that is it for today's show. Let me line up my outro. So let's see. Let me thank everybody who said hello. So, William, thank you for being here. Malachi, congratulations again on your new job at Bojangles on North Roxborough Road in the evenings there, late afternoons. Also, thank you for the information that you always share with us. I love that. And Scopy, thank you for being here as well. And thank you for telling, let me repeat this information that Malachi gave us about this class, because you do have time to sign up or just to head over there. Let me just put it back on the screen. Reality Center, they're having a free soap class, making soap class today from 2 until 3. Their address is 916 Lamond Avenue. That's right off of Gregson. And also you can get there by going down Morgan and use your GPS. It's not too hard to find. And of course, I want to thank Scopy for being here as well. Let me make sure I got everybody. Yeah, I got everybody. All right. So have a beautiful afternoon. Get some food into your refrigerator / cupboards. Oh, by the way, I did mention the community fridges. They also have cupboards right next to each refrigerator where you can put or take out canned goods, rice, beans, cereals, and other non-perishable foods. So have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Let me make sure Look at this ridiculously huge. I couldn't find the normal size calendars at Dollar Tree this year, so I'm having to use this giganto. Let's see. Yeah, I'll be doing the show live tomorrow at noon. So I'll see you tomorrow, 12 o'clock. Be sure to read the Durham Skywriter at durhamskywriter.com. And ciao for now.